Have you guys ever experienced the frustration where your channel is just flat? It's not growing and you're like, the YouTube gods have cursed my channel. No one is, they're not surfacing me to everyone. Well, this is Jackie from NerdECrafter, and she has some really cool data and insights to show you guys about how she breathed new life in her channel. That's coming up.
Hey guys, welcome to Video Creators. I'm Jackie from NerdECrafter.
And what's your channel about?
Nerdy crafting. My channel does sculpting DIYs, but we try to have fun on my channel, so
yeah. Cool. So Jackie was saying, we're at YouTube's base Toronto right here, and she was saying that her channel's growth was flat for the longest time. She actually pulled up her stats for you here so you can look at it, and you can see right, like, what was happening in your channel around that time when it's all just kind of flat right here?
So it was pretty much the same content that I was producing for the last 4 years, and I was like telling myself that my content is good, it's good, and I blamed the algorithm. I kept saying that the algorithm cursed me, so nothing's wrong with me. And then I took a really deep dive into my channel and saw that I was doing the exact same thing for 4 years. Why would I like the same TV show if the characters didn't progress or nothing happened, right? Yeah. So I figured that it was time to change. And so my resolution for 2018 was to change. And that's what I did. And you can see that the graph.
Yeah, so it's kind of like flat, 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 and then you change right around here-ish, right? Yeah. And it took some time to kick in, and then boom. Tell us what you changed and how you came to that decision.
So what I ended up changing was not necessarily who I am nor what I like to do, but how am I doing it? Am I interesting? Can I make the content more fun and a little more dynamic? Because at first the focus really was about the DIY. How many people really look, for DIYs on how do you make a miniature magical wand? Not that many people, just not that many.
It sounds cool though.
It sounds cool, but you would be surprised how many people are not interested. But if I were to say I'm going to make a magical wand blindfolded, then it's
more like a challenge. It's kind of like, ooh, what's gonna happen here? A little question mark in my head.
Right. So suddenly the same content that you enjoy doing it, but doing it with a little more excitement, so that not just your viewers don't know what the end result will be, but you as well, right? You have no idea what's gonna happen. So you're changing your content, but not changing it at the same time. You stay true to who you are, but you really have to look, are you as interesting as you think you are?
Yeah, but like I think most of us as creators, like we think we're interesting. Yeah. We're like, this is the best way I could do my videos. Like how else would I do this? And it's hard to, especially like you said, for 4 years you kind of get into a rhythm, you get into a grind, you get into a routine, and it just kind of becomes like blah. Was that the only thing you changed? Was just like, hey, let's just make it add a little something onto the title? Yeah. Is that was it, or there was something bigger behind it than that?
It was not just the title, because, well, first of all, when it came to the title, I was putting all the keywords possible. I was
stuffing?
Like,
yeah, that's no bueno.
Let's just push things under there. Wait, how many? I have 100 characters. Let me do all 100 characters. Wow, so I was really focusing on
for robots, not for people.
Exactly. I wasn't focused on, like, for example, last week, not last week, a few months ago, I did Japanese eraser kit. So people don't know what an eraser kit is. So instead of saying Japanese eraser kit, DIY craft, blah, blah, I'm like, Keshigomu? Question mark? Like, what is that? It's a new art that I'm discovering, but you're discovering at the same time, which makes the journey a lot more interesting, I think. In addition to that, I also changed my editing. I changed my camera angles, and I added 2 new series to my channel. And the first series is something that came purely by accident when I was communicating with my subscribers, and I totally bashed a craft product, a craft item, and they're like, oh, you're instead of NerdECrafter, you're being very salty crafter today. So that name stuck, and it became a series on my channel. Salty Crafter buys craft items and tells you everything that's wrong with it.
Oh, so interesting.
All the cons of a product, you will find it out. So that's a weekly series that comes up on my channel. And the second one, where it involves my subscribers, you guys having fun. So what happens is that subscribers submit a drawing that they made, and I turned it into an actual sculpture.
That's cool. And you do that regularly? Every week you get a new drawing and make a new sculpture?
The drawing one happens every 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
Whereas NerdECrafter is very much in demand and comes out every week.
That's cool. So what I like about this, guys, is, you know, instead of just being like, YouTube hates me, like, you can really, like, this is the difference it made. Adding, like, coming up with new creative ideas right here, and rebranding yourself, listening to your audience, trying to, there's the same value you're providing, just in a different format, a different series, a different way. And you can see the audience really responded well to it. And I mean, even down here, you can see it was flat for like a really, look at a little spike here, but for the most part, it was just flat the whole way through, and that's what the growth was.
Just don't look at the algorithm itself, because it's easy to blame the algorithm.
Yeah. And
honestly, I did that for about 1.5 years before I decided that, well, what's wrong with my channel? What is it that I'm not doing that could be done?
Right.
And so that's where, you know, changing the camera angles too, it makes a huge difference, because now suddenly it's like a gamer format.
Yeah.
Right, where I have the craft that's happening, but you also get to see my live reactions to messing things up. The other thing I did was also, instead of publishing once a week, is I started publishing twice a week. So it didn't just come as one change, because if you're gonna change, I think don't just do it half, you know, don't do it partially. Different. Be like, I want to change, but not fully.
Right.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it, try it, and you honestly have nothing to lose, because I told myself that this was the year that I either, you know, change everything and really change as a creator and have more fun, or I would just shut my channel down. So
ooh, well,
that was
you made the right decision. Yeah. I really think you guys should click the link in the description below to go to her channel and see for yourself, like, the changes that she's made comparing 2017 to 18. And I think it really comes down to risk, making changes, and not being afraid to do that. If you guys want to learn more about some of the strategies that are really helping top creators grow, click that video you see on your screen right here. It's a short playlist just for you guys to really help you do that, so that you can grow your channel, reach people, and change their lives, just like Jackie.
Yay!
So thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you in those next videos. Bye.